All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We've got a special one for you today. I feel like I say that every time, but every boat we do a walkthrough video of is special to me, and I'm excited about this one because we've got a beast. We've got the Tidewater 232 Adventure in the test lake today, and this is one of the biggest boats we've had in the test lake. Definitely not the biggest boat we've done a walkthrough of, but we're gonna drive around in the test lake for you. We're gonna do some cool drone footage of us driving it back and forth, but we've got to show you all the goodies of what goes on inside these boats. So we're gonna do a quick walkthrough of the actual boat itself, and then we're gonna crank her up and drive back and forth in this Marshall's Marine test lake here. Clay, you can whip it on around and you can show them. I mean, we're right here behind the showrooms, and but it's super cool that Marshall's has this back here as something for their customers. If you know, you can test drive vehicles and stuff, so you ought to be able to test drive a boat. So you gotta you know what you're paying for whenever you can hop in the boat and test drive it. So we're gonna do a quick walkthrough for you real quick, and then we're gonna, you know, run her around on the test lake, show you what this puppy can do. So y'all stay tuned. All right, so here we are in the back of the 2025 Tidewater 232cc Adventure. And we're gonna start with the motor, we're gonna start with the horses, and we're gonna work our way up towards the front deck. So to get to the back, to our motor, we do have a little door right here. So we can step onto, it's not really a swimming platform, but it is coated in that SeaDek hydrofoam, you know, material, so it's anti-slip. Easy to get access to our ladder. So right here we have a ladder that we can easily pick up, let it drain for a second, store that, effortless. This is our Yamaha 300, I think it's like a 4.2 liter V6. So plenty of power for this boat, and extremely stable. So I can easily step right over to this side and talk about this is a deep live well slash bait tank. It does have a nice blue color in the acrylic on the inside. So it is somewhat of an oval circle kind of style bait tank with that light blue color. Looks really nice, but is a live well slash bait tank. We do have rod holders all the way across the back deck right here, and we do have a cleat on each side. So as I'm moving back into the back deck, so we'll close this right here. All right, so we do have two I guess drain ports, and easy way for the water to travel if it gets into the boat while we're fishing, and those drain into our bilge compartment. Our bilge compartment is right back here in front of our motor. This compartment right here is the pumps for our the hard water and the fresh water, you know, wash downs while, you know, we're inside of the boat. Right above that, we do have a kind of hidden feature, not really a hidden feature. This is a seat. So when these go down, it locks, but then we can press this right here and we can bring our seat back up, and now it is kind of out of the way, but it is an extremely comfortable seat for people to sit in while we're going from spot to spot, or if we have, you know, plenty of people in the boat, because as we get to the front deck, there's a lot of seating options up there. We do have pads all the way around the gunnel with cup holders, and then we have our Tidewater Fender Pro fender cleats. So we can tie the docking buoys onto here, if that's the proper terminology for them, and then as we're going from side to side, it's easy to get them off, put them back in, throw them right over the side of the boat, so we are not getting any scratches on this beautiful boat. All right, we do have rod storage, and Tidewater thought of the anglers, so they put this little foam pad right here, so that way your rods and reels aren't banging into the fiberglass, keeping them nice and clean and keeping your fiberglass spot free for the majority of its life. All right, so let's move up to the helm, the center console. We do have plenty of rod storage on the back of the leaning post. And then we do have the adjustable seats right here and a place where we can prop our legs up as well. So we can set these down, have that, or we can set them up, set this up as well, and we can lean while we're driving. But we do have the helm pad right here with the nice Tidewater badging, and then we have multiple steps to where, you know, whatever's comfortable while we're making the long trips offshore. So now, you know, here's where all the fun happens, and here's where we're going to be spending a lot of our time. We do have the our steering wheel for our Yamaha. Then we have, this has the Seakeeper kind of the stabilization package for our trim tabs in the back. I am gonna start us up and back us off. We're getting kind of close to the bank here. We do have a beautiful day here in Lake City, South Carolina. The Lord has been good to us, giving us wonderful weather to, you know, do these boat walkthroughs, especially out here on the test lake. So this is awesome. So that is our Seakeeper kind of stabilization trim tabs controls right here. And then we also have, it's labeled windlass, it's our anchor. So we have obviously a big anchor button, and that can deploy and, you know, pull our anchor up when we're on the sandbar or wherever we need to come to a stop and sit for a while. Moving over, we do have our fully electric Yamaha throttle. It's fairly new over the last few years, and these things are bad to the bone. It has so many options that you can do it. I see the little details that Yamaha puts into things. So the newly redesigned cowling cover that Yamaha just came out with, this center piece right here completely matches that, and it looks really, really good. A sleek, sharp design. We do have the slight Yamaha badging. No more keys anymore. We have a fully start and stop button to start and cut on and off our motor. We do have to put power to the unit. But Clay, if you can zoom in, see right now we have the red accent, LED accents on our electric throttle. So I'm gonna put it into forward and then put it in reverse. And that is, I don't know, it's just the small things like that. Looks really, really clean, looks really, really good. So the next thing right above that, we do have our Yamaha CL5 gauge right here. Gives us everything, all the information we need to know about our Yamaha. Fuel usage, RPMs, our trim, all the above. Right next to it, we do have our JL audio controls for all of the speakers that are in this boat for this package, with like here at Marshall's Marine, the package that they are carrying, their speakers all throughout. We do have a wireless charging port kind of right here for your cell phone. You can put your phone in here, and it is a wireless charging, and it will hold your phone as well. Moving up, we do have a Garmin graph right here. All the bells and whistles, you know, all the majority of Tidewaters come with Garmin on them. And here's another Garmin unit. You can do dual units as well. Let Marshall's Marine know what you want to do, and we can have dual Garmin units right there for you. Right under that, if you had 2 units, you would have our full LED backlit panel. So when you turn one on, we'll turn our nav lights on right there. When you turn one on, you'll see the button light up for you. All backlit LED, so super easy to see, super easy to read. When you're, on pad making those long trips, or if it's late at night, you can still see it. Now, before we get off of the center console, we're gonna get, up to the storage and the little vent up top. We're gonna get into that, but here's one of the coolest features I've seen in a pretty long time, and this is pretty new to Yamaha as well. We have a key switch for it's almost like a key fob for your car. So this Yamaha key fob right here, let's say you travel and you're staying in a hotel or something, and you've got your boat out on the dock, or you've pulled up to a place like Georgetown, South Carolina, and you've got your boat docked at the dock, and you walk down Front Street to get something to eat. You can hold lock or unlock, and it will actually turn all your batteries off. You will have no power at all in the boat, or you can unlock it and you can turn your power on. So that way it's like locking your car. It literally turns off all the power or turns on all the power when you're either leaving the boat or coming back to the boat. So that way all of your equipment and your boat is safe. So that's really, really cool. So moving on, we have more controls up here. The majority of these are lights, and then you have your vent open and your vent closed if you need some air circulation on those hot days out on the lake, or if you're going offshore to catch some fish. Then we have a spot up here where it's kind of a collect all spot. You're gonna have your phone, your wallet, your keys up here. So that's gonna collect all of that. We do have the windshields all the way across the front, so that way even if it is a colder morning and you're going offshore, that'll protect you from that cold wind chill. So I think I touched on the majority behind the helm here and in the center console. Clay and I are going to move up front, and got a lot of cushions up front, so we're going to show you the seating options and then all the storage options under it. So come on, Clay, let's show them up front. All right, so moving up to the front deck, we obviously have plenty of storage here. Under the console, someone could get in there and change if they needed to, but most importantly, when there's some big knobs right here that's easily accessible, you can unscrew those knobs and have access to all of the wiring for all of your electronics and buttons, everything at the console. And ease of use, ease of mind in case something happens and you need to get back there. As we move forward to the front deck, we do have the 232 Tidewater badging. It is a CC Adventure, so we do get that. We pass some of the speakers, more rod holders, more cleats, and then we do have, this is where you will fuel your boat right here. All right, so plenty of seating, extremely comfortable. We have all the seating options. The seating options are limitless, but sometimes we don't want to always ride backwards. So Tidewater does have these right here where you can ride forward. That locks right there. And we can, ride comfortably facing wherever we're going. And then all we have to do is press this lever right here, and it will go and lock back into place. So it's gonna take a lot to remove these covers, so I'm gonna have these covers removed now. See, we just went from all of the seating that we can imagine to storage. So we have full storage here, rod storage, or this could also be an ice chest. It could be any type of storage. The options are limitless. Tidewater does have the seals right here to limit any type of water getting in or if you wanted to keep the elements out and you fill this thing with ice, keeps that ice longer. Same exact thing on this side as well. We do have charging ports right here, USB and USB-C to charge any of the electronics while all the cushions are up and we're relaxing. More JL audio speakers up front. And then, let's not forget this, we do have another kind of storage compartment. It can be a cooler. It is not a live well or a bait tank up here, but we do have a plug if we wanted to fill this up with ice and use it as a cooler for drinks and snacks and all the fun that we're gonna have out on the lake, the river, or offshore. And then up here, we do have access to our anchoring system that we can, you know, drop with the windlass controls at the bow. And we also have pre-wired for a trolling motor. So put that back in. Extremely easy to have access to. Get your troll motor. We do rigging and pretty much anything, boat sails, rigging. We can put your troll motor on here. Whatever you would like us to do to make this boat fully customizable and for you. We have more cleats up front. And then here is if we wanted to control our anchor from up here while we're, you know, physically right on top of it, there is an up and down button for the windlass control system to put our anchor up and down. So that is the majority of everything that's going on in our 2025 Tidewater 232cc Adventure. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It is a quick, brief walkthrough. I hope y'all enjoy these as much as we do. We like putting the boats in the water, kind of showing you, you know, what you're going to be seeing and experiencing while you're on the water, whether it's the small things like the Tidewater badging or the stitching in the Tidewater seats that make this, you know, a luxury brand, or if it's just the thought of, you know, making memories with, you know, your friends and family while you're either offshore catching fish or out on the lake or in the rivers with your family tubing behind the boat. So as always, please like and subscribe the videos. If there's any boats that we have not done yet, drop them in the comments. If you want to check out this particular boat itself, you can give us a call at this phone number right here, or you can give us, you can check this boat out itself at this website right here. It should be www.marshallsmarine.com. We are here in Lake City, South Carolina. We have a test lake for you to come on by and ride in a boat of your choice if you are in the market for one. So stay tuned. We're gonna put this, we're gonna put the pedal to the metal on this baby right here, and we're gonna drive around the test lake for you. This is a huge boat, and we have a huge test lake. So watch the drone footage, enjoy the video, and we will see y'all